It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. For the Utah Jazz, they come into tonight after the loss to the Heat in Miami.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do, much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. Jazz on D, following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. Jay the pass to Monk. 6 on the shot clock. Jones against Ingles. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Jazz. Out to the wing. Now Conley. Beyond the arc. Sinks the triple. Well, and this must be a time of year when teams are still working on their chemistry, Clark. Everybody getting comfortable with their roles.
Well, you know, Kevin, you would hope that being comfortable and having good chemistry would be a given by now, even though it's still early. There's not a ton of time for the feeling out process in the NBA because the games come so rapid.
Cotton gets the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Mitchell. Pass to Ingles. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. Bogdanovich. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. And another shot. And Cotton pulls it down.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Now the pass to Millsap. Outside, Jones. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Conley's shot is off. To the paint, here's Jay. Makes it off the glass.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 1. Pass to Gobert. He kicks it to Mitchell. Utah getting another chance here. Now, here's Ingles. He's covered closely. Another shot, and it's good on the way in.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Conley against Jones. Pass to Jay. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Mitchell. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Now, here's Monk. Shot from the top of the key. And no good. And Utah the other way now. Conley surveying the D. Pass to Bogdanovich. From deep three-point range, and Cotton pulls it down. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. This is the first meeting of these two teams, so he didn't know exactly what to expect. But he does know that he wants his guys to attack offensively. He feels their success on that end will dictate their success through the game. So, guys, we can expect them to be aggressive from early on.
Appreciate that, David. Interesting report there, GA. The team focused on what it can do offensively.
Bottom line, in this league, you have to score points. Sounds like they have a plan.
Yeah, and we'll see how it reveals itself, that plan. If the theory is proven right, they'll have a nice foundation to work from.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Niang's gone 2 of 3 from the field. Now here's Jones. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10, right at him, get to the rack.
Now here's Bradley. 1:52 left here in the first quarter. To the inside. And Parker with the basket on the assist by Jones.
Man, you can just see how polished Parker is inside. His post game just shines and glows and glitters. I mean, if he gets the ball in a good spot, he's really comfortable going to work.
Now here's Bradley. Here's Moutier shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Tyus Jones. The Jazz shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
And he knocks down the first one.
And still trying to find his footing in the league. Moutier must show improvement in his shooting moving forward.
Both free throws good from Moutier. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first. Thompson passes to Parker. The steal. And now Utah, fast break from the arc. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Utah leading. Moutier looking around. Outside Bradley. Here's Clarkson. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And, you know, had the Wizards known on draft night how good a young scorer Clarkson would become, I can't imagine they would have traded him.
Anthony down low. He's covered by Clarkson. The shot by Anthony, no good. Jazz leading by 3. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Teardrop shot, and Clarkson with the nice bucket inside.
Large guard, loves to drive it, and somebody on defense needs to rotate in front of Clarkson if you're going to stop it.
Anthony against Clarkson. Here's Anthony. 5 to shoot. The shot. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. And that does it for the first quarter. Jazz out in front, up 5. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Jones with it. We've got Tyus Jones. Rudy Gay is out there with Parker. Then there's Jahlil Okafor. And it's Anthony in at the 2. Rebounded by Clarkson. And so Clarkson will bring it up for Utah. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. And for the Jazz, we've got Bradley. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Moutier. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Niang in at the 4 spot. Now here's Bradley. The layup missed.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Jones is out there with Anthony. Then there's Jahlil Okafor. Then it's Jabari Parker. And it's Gay in at small forward.
That is a shot Gay will never pass up. If he's got the room to get it off, he'll let it fly as soon as he touches it.
And for Utah, Clarkson is out there with Emmanuel Moutier. Then it's O'Neal. Then there's Bradley, and it's Niang in at the 4.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Jones. Here's Anthony. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 3rd assist on the night.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Utah calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Monk's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Bradley. Bogdanovich comes in for George Niang. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for O'Neal. And it's Mike Conley in for Emmanuel Moutier. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Bojan Bogdanovic was a pro in Europe for a decade before he joined the NBA. The Croatian sharpshooter says, a lot of players who are happy over there, but I wanted to have another challenge, to play against the best in the world. That was the only thing that was important to me. Guys, he's lived up to that promise.
He loves that challenge, and he's having success. DA, thank you. Clock is at 3. Here's Monk. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. All right, a chance to check out stats for him. Utah leading by 3.
And entering the league as a complimentary scorer, Bogdanovich put up 20 points a game last year. That was a career high in the 4th straight year that he improved his scoring average.
And he gets the bucket. Mitchell's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
He's so strong from mid-range. The D needs to keep in mind what a feel Mitchell has for that shot.
Gay outside. Inside. Here's Okafor. Parker trying to free himself up, and it's Okafor missing. And another area where Bogdanovich is helping the offense, Greg is doing a better job of creating for others.
I mean, he still has that shoot-first mentality, but now if he doesn't have a clean look, he's much more willing to make the extra pass, and that makes him just that much more valuable to this team.
And good that time. Gay's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
On the pass to Clarkson. Back to Conley. To the middle. Here's Mitchell. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Conley.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets and from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the one pick or the second pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. Joe Ingles is checked in for Clarkson. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You look at the Jazz, they were hoping to get off to a better start to the season. Things are still early, so they still may have a chance.
Right now for the Jazz, with the start they've had, they've taken what was such a hopeful preseason and turned the mood sour.
Can't remember the last time I've seen optimism turn to pessimism as quickly as I have with these guys. I mean, their fans are already talking about who needs to be replaced.
Now, here's Mitchell. The dish to Bogdanovich. Jones against Conley. Fades and shoots. Not enough on that one as it misses. Here's Cotton. Ingles covering. Cotton, the pass to Jay. Monk for three. No good. And it's Utah the other way. Mitchell right side. He can't get that one to fall.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Stolen by Mitchell. Down low. Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got the lead up to 5 now for the Jazz. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Utah Jazz.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And here is Conley. Here's Mitchell. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 3rd assist on the night.
You know, he started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
Here's Cotton. 1:41 left in the first half of the game. Jay, the pass to Monk. Lets it go with a 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
He's been an absolute non-factor. 0 factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
1:15 left to play in the first half. Ingles dishes to Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Off target from 3-point range. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
The shot by Monk is no good.
I can't figure out, guys, what's going on with him this quarter. I mean, he hasn't gotten one shot to drop.
Here's Conley. It's rebounded by Paul Millsap. Inside, here's Jay. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And Utah making a change here. Bradley's checked in for Gobert. George Niang comes in for Bogdanovic.
One shot.
Royce O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles. And it's Moutier in for Mike Conley. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. To the inside, Bradley. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Monk kicks to Cotton. Anthony nowhere around. No good from outside. Jazz leading by 4.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. And when we talk about the best shooters in the game, and we were just doing that moments ago, Shaq, Bogdanovic's name comes up more and more often.
You know, anybody that got that Vitch in their last name, you know they know how to shoot that Vitch, Ernie. Range is unlimited. He's hitting more shots off the bounce, too.
Wow. You know what? Sometimes grapes taste like raisins. And you got to, carry the scoring in certain...
Cracks himself up. Always a straight shooter. Kenny the Smithovich.
Oh, no.
Grapes taste like raisins.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
But really, the numbers aren't gaudy. They don't stick out, but his energy and impact does.
Yep, and you know what? He does the dirty work for him. That grit and grind type of work. Always hustling all the time.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Jay out there with Paul Millsap. And there's Monk. Then it's Jones. And it's Cotton in at the 3 slot. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Monk.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Now, here's Mitchell. Can't hit from in close. Now, Monk. Passes it to Cotton. Here's Jay, and he dunks it down.
You know, Millsap has no issues giving the ball up to the open man. Excellent awareness there.
Conley against Jones. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. From 13, and that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. 12 points for Donovan Mitchell.
And, you know, he's going to take that shot every time. The defense has to respect him from the mid-range.
Pass to Monk from outside the arc. They get it again. Millsap. And he banks in the layup. Millsap's got his first points of the night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And the Jazz call time here. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
It's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. In the early season, they find themselves down in 9th place. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Jones against Conley. The drive by Mitchell. Count that one. Mitchell's got 14 points for the game.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And with that, the Utah lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Okafor.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Monk, the pass to Gay. Over Ingles. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Bogdanovich has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside Conley. Kicks it to Mitchell. That's in there. Conley with the assist. And now a 6-point Jazz lead.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Now the feed to Millsap. Over Bogdanovich. Okafor trying to get open. No problem on the jumper in close. Millsap's got 4 points in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Conley. Back to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. And he's good on the 3-ball. Mitchell's got the lead up to 7 now for the Jazz.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Yeah, he's just torching them right now. A good decision to huddle up, kind of hit the reset button, and figure out how to slow his roll.
For the Jazz, Bradley's checked in for Bogdanovich. Clarkson comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's Moutier in for Mike Conley. Pass to Thompson. Now, here's Monk, defended by Moutier. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. George Niang, he's checked in for Utah. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile One block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Now, here's Monk. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for LeBron James.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
Jazz leading by 7. Here's Moutier. Poked away and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Gay with it. He feeds it to Carmelo. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Carmelo Anthony imposing his will inside. Doesn't take any time. Rising up for the dunk.
Mitchell passes to Bradley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Bradley's got his second bucket of the night.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Yeah, it's not a surprise then to see them out in front the way they've been efficient offensively in this half and actually throughout the entire game.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
That one drops for him.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
The pass to Parker. With the teardrop, he takes it up and lays it in.
And they have picked it up offensively here in the second half. Ball movement, getting high percentage shots, you can definitely see a difference.
Now here's Moutier. Mitchell passes to Niang, and the shot goes down.
And you know, that sequence was all about the screen in my mind, worked off of it to get a perfectly clean look there.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Jazz.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, and the other thing that they've done well is they've really attacked the gaps of the defense with quick, decisive drives down the lane.
Cotton's checked in for Rudy Gay. O'Neal's checked in for the Jazz. There's a minute 34 left to play in the third. Cotton, the pass to Carmelo. From down in the low post, it goes. 8 points for Carmelo Anthony.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
1:06 left in the third. Here's Moutier. Softly drops in the floater. Moutier's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for Utah.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now here's Anthony. Here's Thompson. They shoot again, and he lays it up and in.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Here's Clarkson. And here's Moutier. Passes it to O'Neal. Clock at 6. The Jazz need to get off a shot here.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. they can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Anthony on the wing. Shoots over Clarkson. And he can't bank that one in. The third quarter comes to a close. Jazz lead by 8. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. So on the floor for Utah, Bradley is out there at Bogdanovich. Then there's Emmanuel Mudiay. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Gobert in at the 5.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Here's Cotton. Here's Anthony. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And that's 10 points for Carmelo Anthony.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely giving the defender something extra to think about.
Now, here's Clarkson.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Now, here's Mudiay. And the Jazz, another 3.
You know, Clarkson really working on his range, and defenses better wise up to it.
Jay, he's covered by Bogdanovich.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
And the Jazz call time here. Joe Ingles is checked in for the Jazz. Conley now comes in for Emmanuel Mudiay. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during that timeout, the coach of the Jazz talked to his team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
It's good. Jay's got 6 points in the quarter.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Now, here's Bogdanovich from deep. And that one good from Clarkson. And the Jazz lead by 10.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Gay with it. He's covered by Clarkson. And then Gay with the dunk.
Gay, an outstanding player, finishing with power. Doesn't get any easier than that.
Utah leading by 8. Now Clarkson. Millsap grabs the miss. Millsap's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Cotton kicks to Jones. Now here's Gay. Pass to Jay. Here's Cotton. Shoots over Clarkson. And it's Cotton missing. Conley against Jones. Clarkson on the wing. The 3. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 8th assist here tonight.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Donovan Mitchell.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Cotton, the pass to Jay. He dishes it to Monk. Takes it from 10. He gets it in there.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Pass to Gobert. Here's Mitchell. Oh, good with the triple. Monk's gone 1 of 4 from distance. The pass to Millsap. Now, here's Monk. Tight defense on him. And the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut to just 7 on the basket from Jay.
It's just what the doctor ordered here. Boy, have they needed him here in the 4th.
Yes, they have. He's made all 4 of his shots this quarter. Definitely looking to be a dangerous guy.
Bogdanovich, no luck. Here's Jay. Steps back and drains the jump shot. Now just a 5-point Utah lead.
Nice play call there. Down the stretch, getting him the open look.
Yeah, I put that one on the defense. I mean, they can't leave him open at this stage.
Now here's Conley. Sweet little floater. And the Jazz lead by 7.
Gotta admire how clever Conley is. Gifted at catching the defense off guard with that soft floater.
Monk, the pass to Jay. Now, here's Monk. He's tightly guarded. Feeds it to Jones. Millsap kicks to Cotton. 3 on the clock. Monk for 3. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. A fadeaway. And Cotton pulls it down. Now, here's Monk, covered by Mitchell, and that one's good. Millsap.
Millsap lives for moments just like this. Calm, cool, collected, taking huge shots when the game is tight.
And it's good, 2 points. Conley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Out to the right wing. No one near him. It's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Mitchell's shot is good.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Jazz making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Monk kicks to Cotton. Here's Jones. Got it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
And the Jazz call time here. They're ahead by 5. 34 seconds left to play in the final quarter. They go to the intentional foul. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and so they foul intentionally.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
And, you know, one of those rare second-round picks who played well immediately. Clarkson was first-team all-rookie and continues to develop. Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. On defense, Utah. They've led by as many as 11 points. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
At the line, Mike Conley. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that trims the lead to 6. And he makes both free throws. Utah calls timeout. They're up by 5. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And that's an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Oh, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. And it would take divine intervention for them now to get back in it.
Yeah, I'd have to say, guys, I don't think the man upstairs is really focused on a comeback.
Jones kicks to Monk. Here's the 3. Passes to Cotton. Fires the 3. Trains it from downtown. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
That 3 off the mark. And so it's Utah with the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, This is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.